Hey there, how are you doing today? Is everything all right? Ah, coffee. Don't you just love coffee? I do. But well, in this video, we are going to study the simple past. Yes, this is a video directed at A2 students. We are focusing on the basic aspects of the simple past. Yes, later on, there is a video about past tense verbs, exclusively past tense verbs. Yes, this video covers the basic of the past form, but it's not showing you all past tense verbs. It is also not giving you ideas to practice past tense verbs. Yes? Now, let's start. The simple past. This tense can be considerably challenging, considerably difficult for native Spanish speakers. To be honest, I don't really understand why. Ah, Rafael, that's because you are bilingual. No, no, no. Spanish is more complicated. Verbs in Spanish are much more complicated. So you could think that our brains are trained for something like this. Because the changes in verb forms are different, the rules are not the same, there are apparently no rules, then it becomes complicated for us. Either way, it's considerably simple if you practice verbs properly. The common mistake, is practicing verbs in the past in a traditional, grammar-oriented way. Guys, that does not work at all. Wait, coffee. It's coffee time. Normally in lessons, to make people laugh, I say, wait, coffee time. Dun-dun-dun-dun. But that one is getting a little old. Teenagers do not know a thing about hammer time. What? Anyways, if you're a teacher, if you're a teenager, if you're a teacher, if you're a teenager and you do know about hammer time, please leave a comment. I think you are a rare breed. So it says here auxiliary to do, and inside parentheses it says did. Bastia, Pastia, Pastia. That could be somebody's name in a weird different language. Pastia. Hey, Bastia, come here. Anyways, it's a coffee effect. So past tense verbs. We don't call them past tense verbs. Past form. Verbs in the past form can be either regular or irregular. Regular verbs end in ed. Yes, regular verbs always end in ed. Always, Rafa? Always. 100 freaking percent of the time, they end in ed. Always. Cooked, played, started, ended. What? Yes. You see, they end in ed, but the e is generally silent. Hey, you said started and ended. Yes, I also said generally silent. Oh, yeah. So I will make a video there. By the time you are watching this, there should be a video about regular verbs pronunciation. Yes, there should be, ideally. If there isn't, it's probably because you are watching this the same day the video came out, right? So if you are watching this the same day the video came out, great. But if you are not, there should be a video in the same A2 grammar knowledge playlist. There should be a video that covers those pronunciations. So because that's a little bit more extensive, we are not going to cover it here. I just mentioned the sound differences. Yes, the differences in pronunciation. Font size 20. Now let's make you blue. Blue, blue. There you go. What about irregular verbs? Let's make you bold. We want you bold. Yeah, bold. Rawr. But a charismatic side of myself, right? So, hey, it's not bold anymore. What? Well, we'll make it bold later. Irregular verbs change to a slightly, 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 slightly. Look at the video. Slightly. Yes, slight. A little. Slightly. Yeah, slightly. But is that a little? Slightly. Yeah. What? Do you understand that it's slightly different? But why don't you say a little different? Because I am teaching you a more advanced adverb. Get it from the context, man. That's how you should learn, by context. Remember, we learned by contextualization. You should not expect to always understand all the words. There should be some signs in the context of what certain words mean. So irregular verbs change to a slightly different version of themselves. There aren't specific rules to these changes, but there's a comma here. There are certain patterns. Patterns? Yes, patterns. What is a pattern? Something that repeats itself systematically. Yes, something that you see in a repetitive manner. That's a pattern. For example, this shirt, you can't really see it, but it has a pattern, a square patterns, because there are squares all over the shirt. This would be an application in art of what a pattern is, but that is still a pattern. Yes? All right. Yeah, something that repeats itself, systematic. Yes, there are patterns. But well, is that the dictionary definition? No, it's not. Those are my own words. Question is, did you get it? Now, this is about the verb form. But the tense is not just only about the verb form. Yes? Ideally, you already watched the video about the basic structures. Ideally. Ideal. Yes, in an ideal situation. Can you write ideal? Well, this is A2, yes. I, D, all. Ideally. Yes. Oh, ideal, ideally. But the EA sometimes sounds like I know. I wrote it, right? It's there. Chill out. Text color. Let's make it purple because why not? Now, structures. Yes. Very quickly, where are the structures? Here the structures are. Here are the structures. I make that mistake on purpose because I find it funny. Let's change you to 20. So because this is the simple past, we do not use auxiliaries in affirmative. So let's say goodbye to this. As you can see, it says that auxiliary to do and in parentheses did. Why is that? Because did is the past form of to do. Oh, is it? Yes. To do is an irregular verb. And did is the past form. Oh, so the verb changes. Yes. I like to explain simple tenses as the verb changes for the auxiliary changes for the verb. How so? Well, in affirmative, I ate pizza. I ate pizza. Or, wait for it. He drank coffee. Hey, drank? Yeah. Did you see the video? One more time. Drank. Oh, yes. You see, there is a pattern. It's very similar. Drink, drank. In the present, drink. The past, drank. But ate is different. Not really. The sounds are very similar. Eat, ate. The T is there. The same vowels are there. Huh. But you see, these verb form changes apply only in affirmative, similar to the simple present. Now, in negative, I say I didn't. Well, let's make it longer. I did not, right? But did not gets contracted. Remember don't? Same logic, right? Erase the space, put did and not together, erase the O, put an apostrophe. There you go. Didn't. It sounds a lot like didn't, but it's not didn't. It's didn't. But it does sound like didn't. Yes, but it's not A. I don't open my mouth. I don't say didn't. No, mouth is very, kind of closed. Didn't, right? Didn't. I didn't eat pizza. Sad life. He didn't drink coffee. Not true. So, hey, as you can see, similar to the simple present, the verb does not change in negative. That's why I say I like to say that the auxiliary changes for the verb. When we use the auxiliary, the verb does not change. So it looks like the auxiliary verb is changing for the verb. That's why I like to say that the auxiliary changes for the verb. Huh. And is it the same in questions? Exactly the same. Did you eat pizza on a good weekend or on a good week? I would say yes, I did. On a very sad week, I would say no, I didn't. And hey, did you understand when I said I would say? Yes? Great. No, it's okay. This is A2. Did. He drink coffee? Yes, he did. Or, wait for it. No, he didn't. Not true. And what about the open questions? Same logic. When did you eat pizza? Huh. Same question, right? When did he drink coffee? Oh. So, to sum it up, when you hear somebody use a different form of the verb, but similar to the base verb that you know, it's normally past. Yes. If somebody says, I took the keys, took is a little similar to take, right? Because take is an irregular verb. But when the person says, you didn't take the keys, I had the keys. Oh, wait, what? You didn't take the keys. That's past. I had the keys. Had? Yes. Isn't that similar to another verb? Had? What does it sound like to you? Have? Yes. It's the past of have. So again, I think that as native Spanish speakers, it should not be so difficult. Because in Spanish, one verb has like 70 or so different conjugations. Yeah, but the conjugations change the last part of the verb. Here, yes, the vowel sound changes, or a few letters change, or the order of the letters change. But there is still a similarity between the past and the present form of the verb, or the past and the base form of the verb. There is a similarity. And remember this for when we watch the irregular verbs video. There is a vowel change. The pronunciation or the sound of the vowel is what changes. When you write it, something else changes. So in that irregular verb video, what we really cover are the pronunciations of common irregular verbs. Plus, we say those pronunciations in in groups of similar patterns. Yes, in groups. But that video's purpose is for you to have something to practice those pronunciations with. You do not learn the pronunciations, you do not learn the verbs by memorization. Wrong. Repeat with me. Wrong. Na 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 na. So it's wrong, yes, to memorize verbs. But I like that. Go ahead. If you like it, do it. It's your brain and it's your time. What is the best way to memorize those verbs without memorization? What is the best way to remember them without memorization? Well, more about that in the irregular verb video. Yes, in the irregular verbs pronunciation video. What else can we say about this? I guess that's it. Rafael, and how do I practice this? I mean, cool, the auxiliaries did. I can see how I can, form questions very similarly to the present. But how do I practice this? Well, just go to one of the videos of recommended practices. Yes, recommended grammar practices. But think about it. After this, tomorrow, if you read something that uses did, or that uses a verb in a different form, it is okay to think, oh, that's a past. Plus, there normally is context. Something I knew I was forgetting something. The use of the tense. Was about to go without telling you about the use of the tense. When do we use the simple past? Hmm, I knew it. I could feel it. It's like there is something I am not saying here. But well, I just like to talk. I have the same problem in class. I just like to talk, 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 talk. Well, it's not really a problem. You know why? Because now I don't talk in class. I just talk in the video. No, seriously. So, it's not really a problem because in class, if I'm talking to you in English, I am helping you understand a little bit better. Plus, it's nice when somebody talks to you about the grammar instead of making it feel like an explanation. If there's just a friend telling you about it, like, no, it's like this, it's like that, you're like, oh. But if you feel or like you are, which in a class you are, in that teacher-student environment, and there's this whole formal way of talking about it, in my experience, students don't react well to that. But simple past use. This is very simple, guys, and it becomes more relevant when we study the present perfect. But we use the simple past for actions that started and ended in the definite past. The definitive, definite. Repeat after me. Definite. But definitive, that's another word. It's not this. Do you see a V there? Hey, you don't be mean to me. I'm not being mean. I'm just, being a little bold. No, seriously, do you see a V there? There's no V. Definitive exists in English, but it's not there. It's definite. Do not make the mistake of adding random letters. Well, they're not random, but do not make the mistake of adding letters to a word when the letters are not there. Is that common, Rafa? Very common. Your brain does it, not really you. Oh, it's not me. It's not you. It's your brain. Something that the brain does. But well, more about that in another video when or where video where we cover common reading mistakes. So we use a simple past for actions that started and ended in the definite past. Yes? Why is this relevant? Well, right now all you care about is that the action is over. Finito. Capiche? Yes, I love to say capiche. Yeah, but the action is over. It finished. It ended. It's not happening anymore. Yes, it's not taking place anymore. The fact that it's in the definite past is not so relevant right now. That is more relevant in the present perfect. When you study the present perfect, that is more relevant. Right now, it's just some words there. But well, we use a simple past. So definite past, but you're not telling me when you ate the pizza because it's a simple explanation. But normally, think about it. We use with the simple past, we use adverbs and let's call it time words. Yes, too much grammar lingo can make it complicated. We use words like last. I always tell students last moment. Last moment. Yeah, calm down. You just replace moment with the moment. Huh? Yeah, last day. A last day is not the same as yesterday, but I put them in the same place yesterday. Is it not the same? No, the last day that I saw you, you told me you were busy. Oh, the last day that I saw you, you told me you were busy. That's not necessarily yesterday. So, well, it's not the same. Last moment, last day, and yesterday are not the same, but sometimes students use them in the same way. So, hey, now you know the difference. Can you write that? I guess I could. But well, I guess I could. Now, Last week. Hey, you're not writing it. Wait for it. Last Monday. Last weekend. Last summer. Last July. Last year. Yes, we use last a lot. Then we have X days ago. What? X? Rafael, that looks like math. Oh, just chill out. Wait for it. In fact, it's not X days, it's X moments ago. It looks much more like math now. I know, just relax, yes? Put a number where the X is. Number where you mixing letters and numbers again. Why you do that to people? Chill out. Two. Yes, the X became a number. Oh my God. The X transformed. Yeah, I was this close to making a joke. I should not make. Why shouldn't I make that joke? Exposure I get. So 2 days ago. 3 weeks ago. 1 month ago. 2 years ago. Now, this one is weird, but technically correct. 3 winters ago. 3 winters ago. I told you it was weird. Not to mention, like, well, we do not say 1 July ago. Mm, yeah, that's last July. 2 Octobers ago. What? We don't say that. Technically possible, but nobody says that. Now I want to say that in a poem. But well, poems? Yeah, poetry is a really cool way to learn languages. What? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. It takes words out of context and just lets you use them and put them together in ways that you don't normally put them together. So it is a more creative way of learning languages. But hey, if you don't like poetry, then you like poetry? I think it's cool. But hey, if you don't like it, it's okay. Then again, everybody kind of likes it because everybody likes music. So you kind of like poetry. Mm. It's just that society taught you that if you like poetry, you're a little bit, of this or a little bit that. But everybody really likes it. I like music. Do you like the lyrics of the songs? Well, sometimes they're cool. You like poetry. But hey, now I really think I don't have anything else to tell you. Maybe, just maybe a couple of, more different, not more different, a couple of different adverbs of time, but this is enough. You don't want to get all the adverbs of time at the same time. Yes, you don't want to get all the time words at the same time. Your head might explode. Might explode? Yeah, that's a little more advanced. Your head can explode. Hey, you owe me a sentence. I do, don't I? And because I like to pay my debts. Do you really? I do. It was the last day I saw you. You told me you were busy. Somebody didn't have time for me. But well, enough. I think the video is long enough, and if you didn't laugh at this, seriously, dude, what's wrong with you? Or do that? No, actually, we don't use do that, but no, I'm making 2025 jokes again. I'm going to stop. We are going to cancel you, Rafael. No, you're not. Hey, I gotta save that. Let's go back. But well, you don't need to see me going back. So if you watched all this and you liked it, thank you very much. If you have questions, but you don't want to, go to a lesson with me, or you don't have time, or for some reason you don't want to go to a lesson with me, feel free to comment. Can I text you, like private message you the question? No. Private messages about grammar are not cool. If you have a question, make it public. That way other people watching the video, reading the comment section can benefit from your question. Can they? Just my question, it's my mistake, it's just my doubt. Actually, it's not just yours. Many people have the same questions about life, what about grammar, but yeah, about life, but about grammar. If you make the question public and the answer is also public, then you benefit another person. But hey, enough of this. My coffee is almost cold. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Yes, if you have any question, if you want to say anything, make sure to drop a comment in the comments section. Yes, if you want to tell me anything on a private message, go ahead. If you want to schedule a practice session, please do PM me. And hey, that's it. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, of your night, whenever it is you're watching this, wherever you're watching it from. Take care and see you next time. Or actually, I will not see you, but hey, see you next time. Bye.